Alright everyone, this is part 2, so this is day 3, part 2. We're solving for circumferences of circles. We're going to use the formula. They're up here in the top right corner. Circumference is equal to 2 times pi times r, or circumference is equal to pi times diameter. Now, they're both the same. We can use either one, but if we're given the radius, well, this one has the radius, so let's just use this one. So the circumference is equal to 2 times pi times r. The radius is given here, it's 2 centimeters. And so, what I'm going to do is, c is equal to 2 times pi. I'm going to substitute, evaluate this when the r is 2. Now, the best way to do this is I can actually multiply this in any order. The easiest way is actually to multiply the 2's together first before I multiply the pi. Because if I multiply 2 times pi, well, that'll give me actually 6.28. But I'll have to do multiplying with decimals twice. Let's save ourselves a little bit of work. 2 times 2 is going to be 4, and then pi. I haven't multiplied the pi yet. And remember in the first video, we left our answers in terms of pi. This is one of our answers. 4 pi, and don't forget the units. 4 pi, not Marionberries or pumpkin pies. It's 4 pi's centimeters. Okay, and now let's multiply 4 times pi. You know, before I actually do this multiplication, it may be nice to round first. So I know that I am going to do this, 4 times 3.14, but let's go ahead and round it right now. 4 times 3 is 12. So I know that my answer must be close to 12. I believe this was a problem. Yep. This was a problem. I did model this multiplication last video, so if you'd like to see that multiplication, then you can go back. I want to save time. I want you guys doing the practice problems. So this is what we came out with the multiplication. 12.56 centimeters. I'm going to write this here. My two answers, 4 pi centimeters and 12.56 centimeters. Alright, let's go on to our next problem. So for this problem, we're given the diameter, which is 7. So let's use, instead of the formula that has a radius, let's choose the formula that has diameter. This one here. So we have circumference is equal to pi times diameter. I'm given that the diameter is 7. So let's do circumference is equal to, I'm going to plug this in here in green, 7. Can you see that? I think you can see it on the screen. Pi is equal. So circumference is equal to pi times 7. Well, we can just write this as 7 pi. So I didn't even do any math. I just plugged it in and then flipped it around. So this is one of my two answers. I'm going to write over here answers. So our first answer is 7 pi centimeters. And let's go ahead and multiply this out. Now before I do this multiplying, and I hope that you guys are following how I approach this, I am going to see what's reasonable first. So we are going to do 3.14 times 7.00. But let's go ahead and round first. Pi is 3, and this is 7 here. Let's multiply these. And 3 times 7 is 21. So my answer has got to be approximately 21. A squiggly equal sign means approximately, or close to. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do this multiplication. I'm going to erase this answer here. Alright. Once again, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal points. So I know I'm going to move the decimal point 4 places once I get the answer, but I'm going to treat this like 314 times 700. So 7, there are 2 placeholders here. 7 times 4 is 28. There's 1, 2, 3 now. 7 times 1 is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 times 3 is 21. Add them up together. 0, 0, 8, 9, 1, and 2. Okay, so there's 4 decimal points. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 21.98. It's close. It's a little bit bigger, because this is a little bit bigger than this. So my answer seems reasonable. Now if I got 2.198, well that seems way too small. If I got 219.8 or even 2,198, and this is what I see frequently from students, because they think they just need to move it over twice, but it's actually 4 times. This is way too big. 21.98 is close to 21. Alright, that's it for solving for circumferences of circles, and go ahead and work on the practice problems. Thank you.